Thank you. November the 28th is a day we'll always remember. After 14 months of waiting, we finally got the call from our geneticist telling us that 2 of our beautiful children had a DHDDS genetic mutation, a single spelling mistake. The mutation they went on is ultra rare and seemed to have both neurodevelopmental and in many cases neurodegenerative consequences. Our 2 children had had symptoms such as mild learning difficulties, reduced balance, dyspraxia and tremor since birth. Most people with these mutations also have seizures. Treatment, we were told, would be symptomatic and understanding of this disease was in its infancy. It was only decided to be disease-causing in 2021. And at the time, there were only 59 cases confirmed worldwide. We were told that as our children's mutation is so rare, we will have to help find the cure or treatment. Not the words we expected to hear, but words I now realise will be familiar to many of you here today. This is where our rare disease journey really began. Since February, we have grown our DHDDS community of patients and researchers. Under the guidance of the team at Beacon and their mentorship programme, we have founded a charity, Cure DHDDS, and built a website. We have contacted every scientist that had ever written a paper on DHDDS with neurological symptoms. The silver lining here being that as a newly discovered genetic disease, this task was not too onerous. However, this also confirmed just how few scientists knew about us. Those that did get back to us, though, offered us hope and kindness. Our children's condition causes a metabolic disorder. It is believed to sit on the intersection of lysosomal storage disease and congenital disorders of glycosylation, or CDGs for short. As knowledge about our gene is still in its infancy, scientists are still deciding and disagreeing on how to categorize us. We have, however, started to build and bring together a robust and international scientific advisory board who have shared their theories as to the possibility of degeneration in DHDDS patients. Armed with this information, our scientific team has shared their expertise with an American biotech, Palara, who will soon start working on our mutations in their yeast models, with the hope of expediting treatment screening through their accelerated programs. After hundreds of emails and Zoom calls, we have also found that we have a mouse model at Montreal University, Canada, which recapitulates the human phenotype well and is ready to start screening for treatments. The promise of RNA or ASO dangles tantalizingly close, but as a newly found disease and as a very young industry, it is currently heartbreakingly out of reach. When you are dealing with a neurodegenerative condition, time is of the essence, so we are doing all we can to speed up processes, which obviously comes at a cost. When not speaking with scientists or other patient groups, we're busy fundraising in the hope of initially finding enough money to find a suitable repurposed drug. I was, and it turns out quite rightly, terrified of what whole genome sequencing would tell us. But despite being newly discovered, our children's mutation has given us opportunities. We are no longer looking at trialing medications to fix symptoms as they arise, but we are looking at medications that will treat the cause. We know that we are still in the very early stages of our journey, but in turning our grief at diagnosis into action, we can help drive research. We are driven in a way that I could never before imagine. We need to be able to look our children in the eye, knowing that we have done everything within our power to help them in this battle against their rare disease. And we firmly believe that we can have a positive impact, not just on our children's future, but all those suffering from these mutations. Thank you.